Hey, comic book fans, welcome back to Comic Book Corner 2.0. And fans, you're with me, Mike Spider Slayer, getting ready to do that all-important comic book review so you, the fans, can make a decision on what comic books to buy. Today, fans, we're going to be talking about Miles Morales, The Ultimate Spider-Man, issue number 7. This book is written by Brian Michael Bendis, and the artwork is done by Dave Marquez. Love the artwork here. Love the cover. It's got Katie Bishop on there holding the spider by her finger. So it's like kind of got the spider wrapped around my finger type of thing. So really cool there. I love the cover. But does this issue really have to do with Katie Bishop? I don't know. We'll find out here. So when I open up the book, as usual, the artwork is phenomenal here throughout the battle scenes that's going on with the Green Goblin and the Spider-Man in this issue. Really good facial expressions. This book was action heavy, guys. I mean, lots of action. It doesn't stop. There's just punching and pounding and all kinds of stuff that's going on in here. But I felt, however, this story for me, it was stalling something. It just seemed like there was too much battle. Every time we get to see the Green Goblin, Miles, or Peter fight, it's this long, drawn-out battle. And I get, like, the Green Goblin is this formidable foe, but throughout the issue, he's just like, oh, I am your father, or you're going to find out who your father is. You can't stop me. It's kind of like, you guys will burn. And every time you think, Green Goblin is down or Norman Osborn's down, he kind of comes back, which is okay. But it just seemed throughout this issue, I was waiting for the battle to actually end, but then he just kept on going. It was kind of like that. It's kind of like that B-rated horror movie where you kill the villain and you think he's dead and then he winds up coming back. That's kind of how this fell. But nevertheless, though, the action scenes were cool, but I was hoping for more of a real solid story here. And basically, I guess it's just a conclusion to wrap up um, the whole Norman Osborn, Miles Morales, Peter Parker thing with Peter coming back. And by doing that, they truly defeat Norman Osborn in this particular issue. And then finally, by the time we get to the end of it, we get to see some story here. You got Maria Hill trying to tell the Spider-Man to escape, go move on. And Peter, decides that he doesn't want to be Spider-Man anymore, that he's going to leave. And he hands over the web shooters to Miles, and he goes off with MJ, and that's what happens here. So maybe for Peter Parker fans or Peter and MJ fans, this is kind of like the happy ending that you may want, where Peter Parker actually gives up the suit and the shooters, and him and MJ wind up together. So maybe as fans, you might appreciate that, because kind of in a way, that's what we want. We want those two always to be together. And then in the final page of the issue, Miles is so exhausted that he's sleeping, and then his father comes around and sees him for the first time since that series that happened. I forgot what it's called. I don't know, but since the Ultimate Universe ended, so that was the last time that we saw Miles' father. So all in all, it was a good issue. I liked it. It was solid, but it wasn't as story-driven as I would have liked it. They show Katie Bishop on there. I thought we would have learned a little bit more about her after the whole battle between Norman Osborn and Ultimate Spider-Man here, but we didn't get that. And there's more to Katie Bishop than we realize and what's going on with her. So, and I'll be interested to see where Miles goes with his father, how his relationship turns out, and then it'll be interesting to see what does happen to Peter now. We know he's alive. He's the official Peter Parker in the Ultimate Universe. Will he come back, or are they just riding off in the sunset together, all together, period? So I don't know. We'll see. But guys, after reviewing this book, or actually reading this book, you know what? I'm going to give this one like a 3 3/4 stars. Not quite 4 stars for me this time around, even though I enjoyed the issue. I just thought I was expecting something a little bit different here. So, guys, as always, thank you for watching Comic Book Corner 2.0. Don't forget to leave those comments of what you thought of this particular issue. And fans, until the next comic book review, check out Comic Frontline for all my other reviews and my group's reviews. And fans, this is Mike Spider Slayer signing off, and thanks for watching, everybody.